What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy. It's your boy, Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, I'd like to say salute to everybody. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam, the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience at all times. Last but not least, tip your bartender. Tonight, man, we're going to stay on topic tonight. Uh, People really need to understand what's going on here in LA, down here in Southern California with these wildfires. So we're going to stay on topic because a lot of people don't really know what's going on. So this is the truth of what is happening down here with the Southern California, Los Angeles wildfires and how people are losing everything here. All right. So, first things first, man. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's been reaching out to our family, calling me, texting me, or trying to find a way to get in contact with me. If I haven't got back to you guys, I will. Truly appreciate it. Uh, Everything that everyone's seeing on the news is they're really making it look bad. I mean, they're making it look catastrophic. I'm going to get to that, but I'm just letting you know from when you see it, the news is very good about making sure they're going to show the most dramatic things. And it's definitely on that level. But even for the people who aren't, like, if you hit people up and they tell you they're safe or they mark their safe on social media, they're still being affected. Like, guys don't even have the slightest idea how serious it is here right now. All right. So I'm here to tell you guys what is going on and what's the truth. I'm in Los Angeles. I am here. Okay. I have had to be outside because my son goes to school. A lot of people here in LA have to take their kids have to go to school. They still have to work. They still have jobs that involve being with the public. They might be, bus drivers, or they deal with the public, or just going through McDonald's to get you a drive-through burger. People have to go to work. Like, everybody can't sit around and work from home. People have to actually get out. And if they don't go and clock in, they don't get paid. Okay. So just to let you guys know what just happened within the last hour, we've been here. I'm home, wife's home, son's home. We get a bunch of text messages from LAUSD. That's the Los Angeles Unified School District, which is the second largest school district in the country after New York. They canceled school for the entire county and surrounding counties. No school tomorrow. All right. Because of the air quality. The air quality that's going on here. You can't even, you talk about like you feel like you're breathing in a lit fireplace. It's so much smoke and soot. Even if you can deal with it, you're like, okay, I got a mask on. Like, I was doing it today because I had to pick my son up because they hit us up saying that they were going to please come pick up your child at 12:30. My son doesn't get out of school till 2:33. They said, come get him. A lot of parents had to get off of work or they couldn't get there. Fortunately for me, I can, I make my own schedule. I can do what I want. But a lot of people had to scramble to figure out how they were going to pick up their kids because they really only gave you like 2 hours notice that you had to pick your kid up. All right. Just imagine that you're on a shift, man. You're on a shift that you can't leave. A lot of people have jobs where you can't just leave something. And then you get a text message saying, I got to go. Hey, you got to pick your son up. You got to pick your daughter up. You got multiple kids. They might be at different schools. Okay. So that happened today. Before that, last night, we got text messages. We were all on the text feeds. And the school told us that they were going to have masks on all our kids and they were not going to be able to go outside. All right. And that's what they were going to solve. So when I dropped my son off at school, My son is in pre-K. Okay, he's 4.5. So the school he goes to is a school that goes up to fifth grade. So when I went to go take my son to school every day, I'm that type of dad. I take my son to school every day. I pick my son up from school every day. I'm the person that does that because I'm making sure that he's there, making sure he got everything he needs, making sure the teachers know what it is, making sure they understand his last name is Shaq, and anything goes down with him, this big, 6'2", 230-pound brother gonna come down and see you. So they know what it is with me. But the school's very cool, very cool. All right. But with that being said, dropped my son off. They had everybody in the assembly hall, dropped my son off, talked to the teachers. They said everything was cool, got in, everybody had masks on. This is the first time that I've seen this many adults in one place with a mask on since the pandemic. I mean, everybody had on masks. Man, I didn't have a mask on. A lot of other parents didn't have on masks. So they provided the kids with masks. Kids had the mask on. Okay. But kids, smaller kids like my son taking that off. He's not putting himself in a position where he's wearing no mask all damn day. Okay, that's not his problem. Okay, really ain't. So we drop him off. I'm expecting to pick him up at 2:33. I go do what I'm doing. My wife says, "Hey babe, the school says you got to pick him up at 12:30. I said, "Why? What happened?" First thing I'm thinking is something happened. They're like, "Nah, they can't be at school. They can't breathe at the school, man. The kids can't be even inside. They still got to go to the cafeteria and eat. They still got to walk back to the cafeteria for breakfast. They still got to walk back to the cafeteria for lunch. They still got to walk back to the cafeteria after lunch. You got a bunch of kids that's jumping around, tearing up the classrooms because they can't get outside." I'm like, "All right, let me go down there and go get them, man." So go down and go get them, dog. Those of you guys who are parents, you're always going to see certain parents, especially if your parent, your kids are in the same class and all of that. I didn't see certain parents there today, bro, because they couldn't get there. They're like, what's going on, bro? Like, really? And then now they said, don't even bring them, bro. They're going to be doing online classes for the kids, quote unquote. And for those kids that rely on food, because a lot of families don't have it like that, where they have ample good meals at home, so they eat at school. Because at least here in LA, the kids eat for free at school. So I remember when I was in school, we had to pay for lunch. We had to pay for our breakfast, lunch tickets, and all of that. My father had to give me $20 to pay for for 6 months or whatever, however how much it was back then. Okay. But the kids get to eat for free. So a lot of these kids, they said, okay, you can go to 2 different schools in certain areas of LA. There'll be 2 schools each, so they can come and get their 2 meals. So parents are going to be taking their kids to another school just for them to eat. These are the type of things on Matthew Shack Unfiltered that we talk about. We just don't talk about what everyone thinks we do. We're talking about the serious things and what's going on, so you know what's happening. And that's just people who aren't being touched by the fires. I'm about to get into that. Now, the people who are being touched by these fires, there are too many of them. We have the Palisades fire. We have the Eaton fire. We now have a Hollywood Hills fire. These wildfires are absolutely not the first time since I've been here. I've been here 18 years. Every 5 years or so, there's a fire. I remember the Malibu fire that happened about 5 years ago. But this is way past that. Things are really burning up. I mean, the sky, you can't even see the sun, bro. You can't see the sun. I'm on the west side, bro. Okay, I'm over here. The beach is only a few miles away. You would think that you would be getting a lot of air. I drove by LAX. LAX is not closed because they're by the beach. All right. Well, by the water, I should say. Okay. But outside of that, sky black. No sun. Hey, babe, mom's calling. Mom's calling you. My wife, my mother-in-law calling, checking in. This is what's been going on all day. Phone ringing, texts, emails, DMs. Everyone's worried. Everyone's scared to death. Okay. So The people who are in those situations with their homes, them homes are gone, bro. People have lost their entire everything they got. Okay? Houses gone. And when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about multimillionaires. I'm talking about celebrities. I'm talking about people who have spent their lives trying to make it, getting themselves where they need to go. People who you would love to be driving what they drive. Cars burnt up in the driveway. Okay. People who you'd love to have their home and their amenities and all of that. All their fame and fortune is not saving their Grammys and their Oscar awards that's getting melted down, and their ESPY awards and their Emmy awards and American Music Awards and whatever else. Your daughter's first drawing she ever drew, all your pictures, all your heirlooms, all the stuff your mama left you, your grandmother left you, all that stuff, bro. And people are leaving their cars just lined up. They try to drive out and they can't because the fires is right there. They can't even leave. They just got their car sitting there lined up, just burning up, bro. Just burning up. Several celebrities that you know, bro, houses is gone, bro. And what makes it even worse, you would think, because we think that when you're living that kind of life, you're multimillionaire, famous athlete or actress or director or whatever it is they do, that they just have money on top of money on top of money to not even worry about it. Nah, dog. Even now with the homeowners insurance and the fire insurances ain't even trying to pay these claims, bro. They're like, we're not trying to pay all these claims. Billions and billions of dollars worth of homes, schools being burnt down, okay? Pacific Palisades High School, Pali High burnt down. A bunch of other schools are in jeopardy. It's bad, bro. These people don't have nowhere to go. Okay? There is no just jumping on a plane and flying nowhere. The airports, all the tickets are booked up. You want to get on a PJ, you got money like that, you could pay 50 grand to go one direction. You still got to want to be on a waiting list. Everybody has money. Everybody has money. You ain't the only person that got no money, bro. You better make sure you got your own jet. Do you have your own jet? Do you have your own pilot? Is it on the tarmac? Can you tell somebody to get their ass up and go down there and run the engines, get those turbines going so you can get on it? Because if you have to charter a jet, you better get in line, homie. Because everybody got money. Okay, everybody's sitting on 100 million. Okay, you ain't the only person that's rich. You ain't the only person that's famous. All right. So these are the type of things, man. It's being affected by everybody, bro. This is one of these times since the pandemic was one of those things where your money doesn't save you, your status doesn't save you, your fame doesn't save you. Everybody can get it. Everybody could get corona. Everybody could get COVID. COVID didn't care who you were. Okay, it's gonna hit you, and when it hits you, you're gonna understand. Okay, and hopefully you'll be here to talk about it after. All right. Same things with these fires, bro. The fire is not going anywhere. The winds are just crazy, man. This is the land of palm trees. I got a bunch of them right outside my window, dog. I saw them palm trees. Them palm trees were like this. Palm tree supposed to be like this. Palm trees were like this, bro. The winds are astronomical. That fire's just blowing everywhere. Okay? Just found out tonight my former pastor, because they got one in Altadena, the Altadena fire, that's called the Eaton fire, Hollywood fire, Palisades fire, Hearst fire, all these different ones, bro, and they're all raging. It's all at the same time. It ain't like, oh, we got this one contained. Oh, let's go. None of them are contained, bro. None of them. And my former pastor posted on Facebook with his house burnt completely down to the ground, man. I've been in that man's house. Burnt to the ground. Nothing there, bro. Just the foundation. Nothing in there. Him and his wife and his two daughters are safe. You leave them with your lives intact, but you don't have nowhere to go. You have no place to live. You live nowhere, bro. You live somewhere that doesn't have any walls, any windows, any doors, or a roof. And your car, you don't got that either. It's really bad here, you guys. It's really bad here. I'm just blessed to be able to say that I'm okay as of now, but who knows, man? When I came home last night, when I was driving through LA, there was patches of LA that were completely in the dark, bro. There are people that have no electricity, man, because the grid, the power lines burnt up. Power lines burnt up, y'all. How are you going to get power to cut on the light when the power line burnt up? It used to be even worse because, you'd have landlines and, so you would burn up. But, 99.9% of people got cell phones. So, I mean, as long as the satellite is up, you good. But they don't have anywhere to go, man. And the hotels here in LA, the hotels are booked. Your money's not saving you, man, here. Okay? So the Hollywood, the Beverly Hills Hotel, the most prestigious hotel here in LA, is booked, bro. I don't care if you willing to pay 25 a night, 25,000 a night, 30,000 a night. It ain't gonna do you no damn good. You should, hey man, booked. It ain't a matter of money, it's a matter of space. People are renting these spots out, all the hotels, all the high-end ones, the Chateau Marmont, all these rap songs you've heard, Meet Me at the London, all these songs you've heard, London hotel book, every hotel book, all the way down to the Motel 6 is booked, man. Where you gonna sleep at? You got a whole family, man. You got $2 and a son and your wife. Where you gonna be at? Where you staying at? You ain't got no family? Where you staying at? That's what it is. What you gonna put on tomorrow? You got the clothes on your back. Whatever you was able to walk out with is what you got. And I would just like to say, man, please put a prayer out to everybody here in this city, man. Even if they tell you hit them up and they tell you they're good and they're safe, they're still in danger. Nobody's not in danger here, bro. We all got to breathe the same air. We all have to breathe the same air, bro. I had to leave, went downtown. I had no choice. I had to take my son with me. Just like yesterday, I had to take my son with me. Okay? Because my wife had things going on with her career. She couldn't just go and do stuff, because she has to handle some things. So I was like, hey man, it's my son. I don't care. Take him with me. But taking him with me, dog, I'm like, why am I out here? Because I have to go do things. There's things that have to be done. I got appointments. I got things that have to be picked up, and I got deliveries. I got all this stuff going on. So I still got to do what I got to do. But the freeways were open, bro. I mean, they were crowded on one side. LA typically wall-to-wall traffic during rush hour. But one side, the way that I went coming back, nobody was out there. I'm just like, wow, bro, ain't nobody out here. Because nobody has nowhere to go. People are trying to get out of LA. They're trying to figure out how they can leave and go somewhere. Maybe they can go to some surrounding cities and try to find hotels. All the hotels are booked, bro. You go down to Disneyland, hotels are booked. You can't go up towards Magic Mountain. That's going over where the fires is at. Can't go that way. It's bad, you guys. Okay? It's bad. All right? So just want to just let you guys know that, man. I'm here because a lot of people are asking me these things. All right? So not really here to be worried about what anyone else is talking about. I'm here to talk about my truth and what's going on. Okay? So that's what it is. I'll read some of you guys' questions, but I really just wanted to make sure that I came in and said some things to you guys so you guys can understand that don't just assume that when you hit somebody up in this area that they're just safe, because there's things that they probably ain't even going to really let you know. They're just talking about their well-being. They're just talking about who they, we're fine, we're good, meaning that their health, their body, they're this, they're that. Okay? But as far as their situations, jobs are closed down. People are closing their businesses down. Like if you work for a company, let's say you work for a company that's a family-owned company or something like that, they may have lost, the owners may have lost their homes or may be in a situation where they have to help their family out and they shut the business down. So where are you going to go to work at? Bills are still due. Okay, so don't listen to anybody that's talking about it ain't that bad. Anybody said that it's dramatic or I'm putting too much on it. Don't listen to anything they're talking about. All you gotta do is watch the TV, man. There's people out here, man, that really want you to be fooled. This is Matthew Shack Unfiltered, bro. We talk about everything on this channel. Just to let you guys know that. But I really wanted to just keep this on topic and let you guys know, man. I mean, I don't even know, how many people is unalived. I haven't heard a count on that. It's hard to confirm right now. I mean, firefighters are risking their lives. They're calling in firefighters from different counties from all over the state, as well to come in to help. All right. And like I said before, man, never listen to anybody that's trying to downplay a tragic situation. There's an agenda with that. There's nothing wrong with people, but me coming in or other people coming in trying to let you guys know this is what it is. No matter what they're talking about, that's their situation. Yeah, they may have not had to go through this stuff. Oh yeah, well, all I had to do was, get into Winnebago with my kids and my wife and I was good. Nah, dog, you ain't the only person in the world. You ain't the only person in this city. You see people on the TV crying that they lost it all, bro. People lost pets. If you really understand, a lot of times your people, you consider your pets to be your kids too. People lost their pets, bro. Pets. Okay, they lost all kinds. They had to get out. There's nothing they could do. So never listen to anybody that takes a tragic situation and tries to belittle it or tries to make it seem like it ain't that big of a deal. That's just a person who doesn't care about anybody but themselves, bro. Look at me. I got my lights on. I had dinner. My family's safe. And I'm still on here. Okay? I'm still on here talking about what I'm talking about because there's people out here, man, that need help. If you can help somebody, even if it's with a phone call, support, you can send them some money. You can hook them up with a hotel, or if you're local, you can tell them come to your. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you, man. But never let nobody tell you it ain't that big of a deal when they're telling you all they had to do was this. All right? Okay? So that's what I got to say about it, man. I'm going to read you guys' questions. Like I said before, this is a serious situation. I don't have time for anything that's not serious. Anything that's not serious, I'm not going to pay attention to. Because at the end of the day, the message is getting out. That's what I want. I want the message out. We don't know. Like I said before, school is out. Now, you know for a fact, the state makes money for the kids to be in school. You're gonna cut school in the evening on the second largest school district in the entire country, and it ain't serious. I mean, like I said before, man, there's people out there that really want to make you out to be a fool. Okay, don't be one. All right. Let me read you guys' questions real quick, man. Once again, whatever you guys can say, but at least get on the phone, man, and just check. And even if they say they're cool, just say, do you need anything? You might not be able to do what they might need, and they may not tell you because there's a lot of prideful people here in LA. Angelinos are very proud. We don't never want to make it look like we doing bad. But I'm telling you, man, I saw Ashton Kutcher out there with a water hose trying to spray down his boy's crib, his neighbor's house, trying to spray it down with a water hose. I'm like, bro, you gotta leave, dog. Like, if you water hose on a house ain't working, bro. I mean, these people want their houses, bro. Kawhi Leonard, man, from the Clippers, he's taking a leave of absence because his mother's house and his house, and they live up in the Palisades. JJ Redick, he just flew his family out. Their house in Palisades is probably burnt up. I know LeBron lives up there in Brentwood in that area. I haven't heard anything about what's going on with Bron and them. But a bunch of famous people's homes are no longer around. And I don't care, man. You spend $50 million on a house, that hurts. And last but not least, you guys, before I read you guys' questions, even if you're not in LA and you live in California, getting fire insurance is going to be even harder now because they're talking about you may not be able to get fire insurance in California period. These insurance companies aren't going to want to, take on policies. And like I said, certain people's policies are not being, they're not being met. You're paying for, fire insurance, and you try to file a claim, and they're denying claims. They're saying, no, this was a natural disaster, or this and that, or whatever. This doesn't cover section 2 line A, B, blah, blah, blah. Says that, we don't have to pay. So that's what it is, you guys. Take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale. Things aren't good here. All right. No matter what anyone says, they say they good. That means they don't care about their neighbor. All right. Facts. All right. Okay. So let me read you guys' questions, man. Like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. Justin Saw, man, what's good, man? Chris Sears, man, hope you're staying safe. Yeah, man. But got to stay on alert. Got to stay on alert, man. The winds last night were absolutely ridiculous, man. You got things blowing around everywhere. They said in certain areas, man, the winds got up to like 80, 90 miles an hour. I know here on the ground here, it may have been hitting like about 30, 40 miles an hour. For a city that doesn't get wind, this isn't Chicago, for a city that doesn't get wind or have this kind of stuff. And LA is like it's like a bowl. The city of Los Angeles is like in a bowl. Like if you have a bowl and you put cereal in it, you put milk, because all the surrounding mountains, the mountain ranges, the Santa Monica mountain ranges, and all these other mountain ranges, things sit. That's why you have smog here, because it sits in the bowl and can't get it out. It just sits. So just imagine you have the normal car smog. Now you have all this soot. You can literally see little pieces of soot, like little pieces of burnt stuff flying around, like real small pieces, but you could see it. It land on your clothes. And so doing my best, man. Edward Tripp in the house, what's going on? Justin Saw, what's happening? Salute to the Unfiltered Nation's Unfiltered fam. Shady Business, what's happening? X-Man, what's good? Glad y'all safe. We're good, man. I got to call your pops, man. He called me. X-Man, your pops called me, but I couldn't answer the phone. I was picking up my son from school, but I'm gonna go ahead, and if it ain't too late, I'll text him and see what's up. But he reached out to see if I was good, but I didn't get a chance to call him back. Doesn't Saw, man, glad you and the family safe out there in LA. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But just because I'm safe don't mean, I care about people, man. Like I have that in me. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about I'm good. Man, nah, dog. Nah. I don't come from that. If I can help you, I'll help you, bro. Even if it's a helping hand. If all I can give you is a hand, I help you. So if I got an extra shirt, I give it to you. It's a shirt. Ain't more important than life. But there's a lot of selfish people in the world, bro. You see them on here. That's why I do these kind of things, because you guys just need to be aware, man, that everybody around you don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you, dog. They really don't. Okay? You need to understand that there's snakes in the grass. Keep the grass cut low. All right? Shane Butler in the house. 707 in the building. Yes, sir. Okay, Red Espinosa, man, what's going on? Hey, hope your family's safe. Hey, man, I hope everybody's safe out here. Okay, but we're doing okay. All right, Dr. Feelgood is absolutely catastrophic and apocalyptic. It damn near is. It damn near is, bro. When you look at it, of course they're going to show you those serious situations, but the reporters, I'm looking at their Twitters and their Instagrams. You see the guys that are out there and they got on the mask, and you're thinking, oh, they're good. No, they're risking their lives too, bro. Because I saw one of the dudes here, when he took off his mask, his face, he was Caucasian guy, his face was all black. It was all sooted up. And he said, we have to drive real slow because there's no way to get out. We have to figure out how we're getting out. Like, they're mazing it out. Like, can we go? No, we can't go that way. Go down this little ravine and 4x4 in it, and we stuck going back, and he just had his camera phone, and I was just like, dude, I wouldn't. Hey, man, they don't pay me enough to be in there. The fire's like literally right here, like crazy, man. Okay, Shady Business. Whittington Thomas, what's going on, man? Sorry about these wildfires. It happens every I say every 5 to 7 years we get it, but this is really bad, bro. Okay, it's really bad. All right. Hey, Winter Thomas, let's just keep it a buck, man. How do you come on a live talking about that's talking about the what's going on with the wildfires, and then come over here and belittle the damage? How do you do that, bro? I mean, he's probably just going around everywhere doing that. That's how you know. That's how you know it's cap. That's how you know people are definitely are taking advantage of this situation. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's people doing things immoral, raising prices up on hotel rooms, or I mean, I can't speculate because I have a place to live at this point. But I'm just saying, man, there's a lot of shady characters all over the place. I mean, come on, bro, you're on the internet trolling, man, right now, dog. I mean, you can't make it up, man. You just can't. Okay. Shane says, should I move to Cali or is it too dangerous? Well, it depends on where you're going. I mean, everywhere's dangerous. Everywhere's dangerous. You know, what's your purpose? Well, you got to think about it. I wouldn't let it scare me. To be honest, I mean, if I have a purpose, I have a purpose. You know, it doesn't matter where it is. You know, I'm here to do something. You know, I'm here to make something happen. If this is where it needs to be, where you make it happen, then that's what you got to do. You deal with whatever happens. Okay. All right, Justice, I can smell it here in Arizona. Wow, made me feel like crap today. I'm just praying for everyone out there. And it sounds like a joke, but it really isn't. When you have this much stuff burning up. Another thing, this isn't just trees and that burning up. You know, you're talking about natural resources. You know, wood, branches, leaves. That's natural stuff. You got, you know, tin, you know, roofing and you know, the what's it called? This the packing the what's it called, man? The that you put in there to keep the house warm and all of that. Okay, it escapes me right now what I'm thinking of. Okay, all of that kind of stuff, the chemical stuff, bro. Okay, you know, you got household chemicals, gas, kerosene, all that kind of stuff, man. Insulation, that's what I was thinking of. See, I figured it out. You got insulation burning, bro. You got cars and rubber and all these things going on, cars blowing up, you know, things like that, man. So you're smelling everything. Okay. All right. Dr. Feelgood says, I'm 30 miles from Altadena. Tell him, Dr. Feelgood, because like he said, oh, it's not that serious. Oh, it's all good. We got it. Oh, he's being dramatic. Oh, all I had to do was, you know, get in my 69 Beetle, man, and I was good. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You smell it, Dr. Feelgood. You're smelling it, bro. Trust it. Okay. Winston Thomas said your aunt is out of state. That's good. That's good, man. And I know Auntie lives in Altadena, man. So hopefully, you know, prayers go out to Auntie Winston Thomas, because you know Auntie had my back at the game. Salute to her. I just hope that everything's cool with her home, and what's going on. Okay. Justice, yeah, you know they show all the negativity. Yeah, that's why I'm on here, just to let you know there is not just showing negativity just to show it. There's people that's suffering in other ways as well. You might not have your house burnt down, but the inconvenience of your kids. Now your kids are going to be out of school tomorrow, and then they said that they'll let us know tomorrow afternoon if they'll be out the next day. So it ain't even like you getting a heads up. Where is at night, man? We're 6 o'clock eating, you know, 6 o'clock eating dinner. Text message. My phone goes off. My wife's phone goes off. There's no school tomorrow. I'm like, they just got back into school on Monday. Here in LA, they just came back to school on the 6th. They've been out 3 weeks. Now the week that they get back, they ain't in school. Hard, bro. It's hard, bro. Okay, Humanitarian in the house. Okay, Shane in the house. Miss Patrice said, my family's safe out there. A lot of smoke out here. Like you said, Patrice, you can't listen to these. You can't listen to idiots. Idiots are everywhere, man. An idiot's job is to create more people to be idiotic. You really have to protect your sanity and your intelligence nowadays, bro. I mean, you really do. Okay, it's always being attacked. You got to be on point to know. Nah, man, this guy's over here basically really trying to make me out to be a fool by saying that. Okay, so yeah, saying it's a lot of smoke, and a lot of people, they got asthma, emphysema, can't, you know, they already have breathing issues, lung damage from COVID, still. Believe these dudes if you want to, man. Okay? These are the dudes that are straight steal from you, man, and help you look for whatever you lost, whatever they took from you. Trust you, man. Okay? Carl Sanchez says, wow, scary out there. It is. For a lot of people, it is. It is. Like I said before, me going outside, man, when I came back, I had a headache from the smoke. And you would think, okay, it's not smoke like in your face smoke. Like, it's not like billows of smoke in your face. It seems like it's okay, but when you've been out, it makes you tired. It makes you sleepy because of all the chemicals that you're inhaling into your lungs. My son, he never sleeps like in the afternoon. Dude was knocked out in the car. I'm like, bro, we're almost home. We're not even far away. We only, school's only like about 7-8 minute ride away. He knocked. Try to wake him up out the car. He sleep. Put him in, he bed. He sleep. He slept all the way until my wife said we got to wake him up because he got to eat dinner. He don't sleep like that. But breathing in all that stuff all day makes him sleepy. And same with me. I was laying with him watching TV. Next thing you know, I nodded off. I'm like, I don't nod off in the daytime. But hey, okay. Stephen Gomez in the house. What's good, Unfiltered? Everyone in LA, please follow the orders and evacuate. Prayers to all the families who suffered from homes and who are scrambling to get out of state to shelters. Stephen Gomez lives in LA. Dr. Feelgood lives in LA, adjacent. These are people who live here. What are they saying? They're saying, man, get out of here. People are trying to stay in their homes. They're trying to keep their homes, keep their cars, keep their heirlooms. That 69 Mustang that you, with all the matching numbers and all of that, man, you trying to keep that. Like, man, nah, I'm going to stay here and fight. And you lose your life, man. It's just stuff. But it's hard to tell somebody that. All right. Justin Saw said, I remember it was so bad in the Bay Area in 2020, we wore masks outside. I couldn't take it. It's to that level. Okay. Shane Butler, appreciate you. Dr. Feelgood, Pacific Palisades and Altadena look like war zones. Who are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to me, who lives in LA, Dr. Feelgood, who lives in LA, Stephen Gomez, who lives in LA, or some dude you never seen over here. Like I said, man, you got a choice to make. Okay. The air quality is going to last at least a month or two. Same thing happened in the Bay. Okay. Matt Torrance, we do have a great name, dog. Dr. Feelgood said Hollywood Hills is on fire. All these famous people's homes up there, dog. A lot of famous rappers, singers, entertainers, all live in Hollywood Hills, bro. Not looking good. Not looking good. We need rain or something, bro. Like, we need some rain or something. Like, we really do. When we had them rainstorms like a couple of weeks ago, we perfect to have some rain right now to help. But everything is dried. Everything is all nice and ready to just burn. Okay. What's up, Azul? What's going on, big dog? Okay. Get the N9 masks. It's the air quality is the worst. I mean, like I said, everybody isn't burning up by fire, but the air quality, everybody has to breathe the air. Everybody. So yeah, they're saying stay indoors, bro. What if you can't stay indoors? You gotta go to work. You gotta go make a living, man. They're not paying you to stay home. Now you gotta figure out who's gonna watch the kids. If your kids are at that age where they can't watch themselves. I'm telling you, man, it's not good. Okay, Clarence. Okay. Appreciate your show, man. Thank you. Real content coming, man. Salute, Compton Raider. I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, man, like I was telling everybody yesterday, Matthew Shack Unfiltered is me unfiltered. Any subject at any time about anything. A lot of people got very comfortable with the subject matter at hand, but hey, man, we gonna go ahead and remind everybody this channel was built on me keeping it real with you on everything. And that's what we gonna get back to what we do over here, which is whatever's pertinent, whatever's important, we're gonna talk about it. And tonight, this is it. All right. Dr. Feelgood said Pacific Palisades where all the celebrities live. Not all of them, some, a lot, most of them do, but there's a lot in Hollywood Hills, man. Them Hollywood Hills, put people up there, they scrambling. They scrambling, dog. They trying to figure it out now, man. I would just leave it, bro. I mean, I would take the stuff, they give you adequate, they're already letting people know hours and hours in advance that this area, you need to start working on evacuation, and you better grab the things that you cherish and leave all that other stuff there. I mean, yeah, you got awards and you got, paintings and all this kind of stuff. You better get that out of here. You rich enough to get somebody to come over there and pick it up. You better get it out of there as quick as you can, and whatever happens from there. But your home that investment is gone, bro. Especially if you can't get that money back. All right. McKill with the Bible reference, man. Appreciate that. That's with Jeremiah 29:11. All right. Johnny Happel says a sub situation in California made the federal government come and send some nails and help of heavy duty trucks and 5 million masks. Well, the governor Gavin Newsom has made this made it a the catastrophic situation. So however they call it, the formal term of that, he's went ahead and did that already. So state of emergency. So it's already been done, but to deploy it takes people to do that. You just can't fly over and just drop about all these masks on the floor, man. You got to have people set up, and you have to have places that are set up where people can come, and and then the homeless people here. I mean, we know they're not in those hills up there, but there is a lot of homeless that are along the beach line and the coastline, Malibu, Santa Monica, all over there. They all live in like these little encampments. So, it's not cool, bro. It really isn't. All right, Bill Rader in the house. Shane said, should I worry about the wildfire spread out in New Jersey? I don't think so, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just in Jersey last year, bro. I was born in New Jersey. You good? Okay. Johnny Apple. Somebody pays for the meals. Yeah. Taxpayers. Me. The kids don't have to pay. We pay. All right. Said who did you love? Said what caused the wildfires? That's kind of being not really explained fully because they don't know yet. Now, what was being reported is that the winds blew down a power line up there in the hills, and that's what started it. Because they had winds that were blowing, as they said, as much as 90, 100 miles an hour. And one of the electricity lines burnt down and hit something up there, and it started it. But for me, I remember the last time we had a pretty significant one, the Malibu one. It was only in one place. Dr. Feelgood probably remembers right around the pandemic or after. It was arson. So for me to see 5 or 6 fires all burning at different places, I can see it happening with the wind, but just, we live in an era where you have to think about it possibly being set on purpose. But as of now, they're saying that a power line had something to do with it, but that's only in one area. That was the Palisades one. What about the other areas? What about the Altadena? What about the Hollywood Hills? So we don't really know at this point. Okay. Yeah, who knows what happened, you guys, man. People start fires out in New Jersey, but they never lose control of it. I mean, well, this is LA, man. This is California. California is very unique. Here in LA, you can go hiking in the daytime, in the morning, and in the afternoon, you could lay on the beach with a shooby dooby, like chilling. I mean, you can legitimately go mountain climbing and then be on the beach. Have rest of the day, split your day. I'm gonna go for a hike, then I'm going to the beach. Like, I mean, the terrain here is just unique. So, in them hills, things catch on fire, and people want to be in the hills because of the seclusion. They're secluded. They're able to, hide and have these compounds that you don't even know. You're looking up, and it looks like nothing's there, and there's, Shangri-La up there. So, a lot of that going on. Okay. Dan, breaking news, man. Joan Rivers and Melissa Rivers' home is destroyed. A lot of people's home. Eugene Levy's home was destroyed. A couple of other people's homes were destroyed. A couple of other directors. I know Ben Affleck's house up there. I know Matt Damon has a house up there. When it comes down to tragedies, man, things like this, because it is a tragic. And man, like I said, money don't save you, man. Fame don't save you. None of that stuff saves you. Okay. People are suffering in many ways. Thank God you are alive. Yeah, it is a blessing to be alive, bro. When these kind of things happen, you just be like, damn, just the bare basics. I'm alive. I'm breathing. My family's good, healthy. You know what I'm saying? I have a roof over my head. I have food in the kitchen. My lights are on. You know, so that kind of stuff. All right. I'm just gonna skip over some of you guys' stuff, man. Okay. Miss Patrice in the house. Tight of CPT says my cousin lost his house. Yeah, but people on here saying it ain't no big deal, man. I'm being melodramatic. I'm doing too much. Like my pastor, former pastor, lost his home. So I mean, I know people who lost their stuff. This isn't me just up here trying to get views, man. That's not what I'm doing. This is me trying to let it be known. If you guys have anybody out here, you know, ask them, do they need something too? Just say, oh, you good? Oh, you got everybody good? Okay. All right, I was just checking. Say, y'all need anything, man? Y'all, you know, they may tell you no, but at least you ask. They might say, yeah, man, I'm really a little short, you know, trying to get a hotel. Then, you know, because if you, you know, they may need somebody to kind of tell them it's cool, it's okay. You know, I got you, you know, I can help. What can I do for you? You know, at least, man, you know, my buddy has you know, maybe you could stay with them or whatever, or maybe the kids could stay here or something. Like, I'm just trying to help, man. That's all. Just trying to help, though. Okay. All right. Robert Sauls, Mark Wahlberg warned everyone last year. That's why he moved to Vegas. Yeah, well, he just didn't move to Vegas just because of that. He moved to Vegas because he wants to build a film studio out there, and cost of living is cheaper. And, you know, he got state, you know, no state tax. His money's longer there, man. You know, so, but at the end of the day, man, I'm from Cali. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not. I'm just because Mark Wahlberg ran somewhere don't mean I'm running somewhere. You know, everybody got their life to live. Everybody got a decision to make. I'm good right where I'm at. I'm just gonna understand that there's some things that I have to understand being here. It's like anywhere you go. You live in Florida, you got to deal with hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Florida. My family's from there. Both of my parents lived there for 2 years, bro. I had to deal with hurricanes, bro. I'm like, I'd rather deal with an earthquake. Earthquake, quick. You don't know what's going on. My life ain't disrupted. You know, hurricane, man, it's a week out. It's 5 days out. It's 4 days out. It's 3 days out. 2 days out. 1 day out. It's 16 hours till touchdown. 17. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's here. Like, it's just too much for me, man. Okay, just shake and be done. Okay, all right. Johnny Apple said, "Fire don't care who you are and what you live in. Fire don't give a damn. Fire is here to burn up. Fire is here to consume." All right. Robert Saul says our government needs to step in and help. Well, man, I mean, we'll see what happens. Right now, the government's in flux right now, dog. I mean, tomorrow is the remembrance of Jimmy Carter. So the post office, any type of federal situations are going to be closed. I don't know if the banks are going to be closed, but I know that the post office is going to be closed. There, all the flags are flying at half staff. I mean, this is really a bad time for this right now. Okay, all right. So yeah, be safe, big dog. None of them are contained. Yes, sir. Facts, Miss Patrice. Johnny Apple, go to the beaches, hundreds of boats and ships, pick up people to safety, have federal government help. And man, they need to do something, dog. I mean, I wish I had the power to do that. I would really help people. If I could help folks, I'll help you. Because at the end of the day, it's not when you're helping somebody, it's not you. It's not a matter of you at this point. It's a matter of you being of service to other people. And I believe in the higher power. I believe you do right by folks. When you really need something, it comes through. You know, I was taught that from my family. But people that run around there and try to tell you that you know, try to, you know, besmirch you and try to do all of that kind of stuff, man, they come from another place, man, that you don't want to deal with. Trust me, they got some things going on with them, man. You need to get far, far away, man. Don't even argue with them, dog. Just remove yourself or remove them, because they got some things going on with them that you don't want to deal with, bro. They got some supernatural things popping. All right. Okay. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Big Beezy? Okay. I know you were wondering how I was doing, man. We're doing okay, but the air quality is horrible here. And they canceled school because of it. If the kids ain't safe to go to school, then it's not just over dramatic. It's fine. It's not fine, man. No kids are going to school tomorrow. Not even the charter schools are open. Okay, so kids, people with money who are going to these, Harvard, Westlake academies and all this kind of stuff, where all these celebrity kids go to, they close. Somebody got to watch your kids, man. If you got to go to work and your girl got to go to work, I don't know where you gonna take your kid, where you gonna take your babies at. But everything is cool though for that one guy though. All right. Okay, Miss Patrice said the smoke is real. Had to deal with a lot of it. Wildfires in Oregon, Black 3 years ago was so bad. Yeah. Okay, Shady Business said 2025 is gonna be about justice. Yeah, 2024 was about exposure, and 2025 is about justice. I mean, it goes back to back. Expose last year, and then use justice to ram everything down the guts. You know what I'm saying? Slam it on. People say a prayer for those in need. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. That definitely could not use less prayers. All right. Dr. Feelgood said, born and raised in Southern California, 53 years, never seen a fire this bad ever. Unprecedented. But yeah, man, but old boy was over here. Old boy was trying to gaslight everybody, and that's why I love doing what I do, man. I love doing what I do because it just brings the badness out of people, man. They don't want nobody to come out here and let everybody know that the situation is as serious as it is. They want everybody, because that's how they maneuver. They don't want no more attention on this, man. This is a lick. This is a come up. Oh, this is my chance to come up now. Shoot, get out there if you want to, man. Pretty soon the National Guard gonna be out here. Don't let it get to the point where we start having tanks and stuff out here. Like I said, man, play around if you want to. Okay? Play around if you want to. All right. Okay. See you guys on here, man. Admin team support, man. Salute. We're out here doing God's work right now. Spreading the word. Okay. Bill said, when this is all over, you guys get to your air filters and interior cabin filters all replaced. Bill Holloway saying the right thing. We just got our filters done, Bill, maybe before Christmas. Actually, it was like Thanksgiving when we got our filters replaced. You best believe, as soon as all this is over, we're gonna get them replaced again. You gotta get them replaced, bro. Don't want to be breathing in soot and dirt and grime and all of that, man. Okay. Johnny Apple, firefighters get tired and will need rest in firefighters from other cities. They're being deployed probably from everywhere, bro. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that they're coming in from the Bay Area, man, where I'm from. But Vegas is closer than the Bay Area. Vegas is 100 miles closer than the Bay. So I wouldn't be surprised if you got people coming in from Vegas, coming in from San Diego County and Orange County, and these firefighters and these police, these public servants that are out here doing that, the EMT people are on the street coughing and wheezing and all of that. The EMTs, man, the hospitals, the RNs, the doctors, everybody, the people that are out here for service, man. And like I said, even the food places, these people got to go eat out. They got to go eat. You know what I'm saying? Well, kids don't care. Kids don't care that we ain't got no kitchen. Mommy, I'm hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry. We got a kitchen full of food, man. My son is all he out here all damn day is he hungry. I'm hungry. Didn't you just eat? I'm hungry. You don't care? You're like, dog, what you gonna do about it, Dad? I mean, damn. Do I need to tell you again I'm hungry? Yeah, I already ate. I'm still hungry. I'm like, man, damn. Let me go in here and make you what you want. I gotta make you a sandwich, dog. What am I gonna do? Just imagine I got one, bro. Just imagine that you got 5 of them. They all hungry at different times. They all hungry at the same time. You ain't got no kitchen. Where they gonna sleep at? Y'all can't sleep in the car. And come on, man. All right. Lori Lamp, man. What's going on, Lori? LL in the house. Shaq, please stay safe and your family. God bless. Be praying for y'all. Everyone in LA. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, LL. You know how I feel about you. You know how I feel about you, man. You know you special. Herb Leonard. They want you out of rural areas. Agenda 2030. Hey, man, land is My grandmother taught me this, man. My family, we own air property, man. My great grandfather um, built house and had all this land and all of that. And my grandmother, before she left this planet, told me, she said, you can do whatever you want with the land, just don't sell it. And I said, don't worry about it. I'm not. We won't. So that property is always gonna be valuable. So all this rural area and all this stuff, hey man, land don't depreciate. It appreciates. It depends on what you put on it. So maybe there's something to it. You know, get all these people out of here, man. This land be used for whatever we want to use it for. I mean, there's only an infinite amount of plots and pieces of land in the world. There's no new land masses being created, bro. We're not hearing about brand new continents coming up. We have 7 continents, and that's it. You know, and there ain't no new continents coming up. Ain't no Atlantis is coming out of the ocean where now, oh, there's some prime real estate. I can finally buy me something. It's a piece of dirt. Dirt is dirt, bro. You know, so trust me, if there's a way they can get some land and they can get it out of their hands, they'll do it. Okay, when Tom says there were wildfires here in Albuquerque and tell you, man, the quality is a big deal next to the fire threat. It's super dry in the desert here in LA's dry, severe drought. Yeah. Ain't enough water here to do anything, man. Everything is perfect to burn. Just perfect, bro. Just perfect. Everything's perfect for fire. It's just like, it's just a heaven for fire. Any type of a spark, fire from, hey, what's popping? Just out the blue. Okay. All right. Lawrence Turber says, I live in San Diego. People are scared here too, bro. Bless everyone. San Diego is what, 150 miles away to almost, you know, like about 150 miles or so. They smell it too, dog. Don't believe these cats, man. These cats are out here, man, pulling wool over your eyes, man. These cats are have you thinking it's Sunday when it's Thursday, bro. Okay? Don't believe them. Said on the news, Oregon firefighters are en route. We need them. Need everybody. Okay, Citrus Coast, Cali Raiders. Sorry you guys are dealing with these wildfires. Maybe you take a live in a different area where fires ain't happening. Locations are key, my bro. Nah, I'm good. I'm from California. I'm from Northern California, dog. Like you talk, I'm a Bay Area guy. Okay, I've lived in Northern California. I've lived in Southern California. Like everything has its problems. For everything that y'all say, well, don't live where there's fires. Okay, man. Do you know that in the Bay Area, man, we got at least 5 or 6 faults for earthquakes? There's more earthquakes in the Bay Area than there is in LA because you live on fault lines. You got the Loma Prieta fault line. You got all these fault lines that are right there, bro. I was in the '89 quake. Oh, the Bay when the bridge fell, Bay Bridge fell. I was in the earthquake here in '92 at the Northridge earthquake. I've been in both of them. I was in the biggest earthquake in the last century. I was in up there and here on both of them. Okay, I was here in '92 and I was up there in '89. Don't matter, man. Everywhere you live, there's something. You might not have to deal with a hurricane. You might not have to deal with an earthquake. You might not have to deal with a fire, but then you got to deal with crime. Okay, then you got to deal with all kinds of other stuff. Okay, so I mean, you're here to not be here. You're here to be unalived. Nobody makes it out alive, as they say. It's just a matter of preference. I'm good. Fire, that's all I got to deal with. An earthquake, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. All right. Johnny Apple, Shady Business, Herb Leonard. Insurance companies drop people from their insurance policies months before this happened. Herb Leonard just said what I just said. That's how you know that I'm not over here blowing smoke. Okay. Pun not intended. I'm really out here trying to let you guys know it's going to affect the entire state here pretty soon where they're not going to even let you have fire insurance no more. Okay. I'm just telling you, dog. But Herb is telling you the truth, just like I am. All right. Okay. No, I was not on the news earlier, man. I'm just minding my business, man. Just came on here just to let you guys know to help your fellow man out if you have any way to do that, even if it's encouragement. Everybody don't have money or have something to give somebody, but you can always give a kind word to somebody. All right. Okay. Like I said, I said how the fire started. Time to help people. Wild turkey. Appreciate you, big dog. Paris Hilton lost her house. Don't act like money doesn't make you not distraught for losing something like that. She don't live in a grass hut. She definitely living in something that's on some M's on top of M's, and she's not getting that back. Plus everything she had in the house, it's gone. Wardrobe, all that, cars, heirlooms, just your personal space being lost, bro. Okay. All right. Nearly everyone lost their homes. Not everybody, but a lot of people in the areas did. In those areas, your home is pretty much gone. If your home is still there, man, you need to buy a lottery ticket, bro. Matter of fact, you don't need to buy a lottery ticket. That is your lottery ticket. Because all the other homes you're gonna be looking at, your all these other homes are gonna be burnt up. It's gonna take, I say maybe about 2 years, everything will be back. It's gonna be good for the people that are, people that are here. The contractors, they're gonna eat. Contractors are gonna eat here. You got a contracting business, you got a concrete land business, okay, anything like that, bro. You're gonna eat. You're gonna eat here because they gonna definitely these people are gonna rebuild. They're gonna rebuild their stuff, and you be right there to clean up, bro. Right there, you do plumbing, you do electrical, you do anything like that. You putting in toilets, you putting in water heaters. You about to eat roofing. It's about to be, you make a lot of money, bruh. These people are going to definitely get their homes rebuilt. Okay. Black and gray out in the house, man. SJ, the wind was crazy in Portland. Crazy, bro. Anthony Ellis, president of my fans and friends of Los Angeles, Pasadena. Yes, sir. Okay. Stephen Gomez, portions of LA got hit with hurricane type winds. See, ain't no cap going on, bro. Telling the truth. 100 mile an hour is, that's like Hurricane Katrina. Okay. That's Hurricane Katrina, bro. Katrina winds were like 110. Okay? All right. Much love to all y'all, man. Egalitarian, preach prior to the Shack family. Thank you, brother. World is cruel. Lord Land, so much respect for me. I appreciate that. I'm just being what my mama told me to be, man. I got things that I have to do. Mother told me before she left, you know what I expect. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? Even if that means I gotta do what I gotta do in a way that she may not like it, but she knows how my heart is in the right place. But sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta call somebody out their name, bro. Sometimes you gotta let them know you ain't the one. So appreciate that though. Okay, they are risking their lives out here. All right, it take years to recover. Mark Hesme, man, glad you're doing well. A lot of musician friends in Cali, man. Looks pretty horrific. Talk to them, man. Don't believe a total stranger, man, out of the blue, man, with no avatar, with no, with a fake name. Call the people you know in LA. Call the people you know personally. Text them, see what's going on. Okay? They'll tell you. They ain't gonna tell you what he told you. They ain't gonna tell you that. Okay? Lori Tate, living 30 years, never had to fire this bad. There you go, another person. Had to go back, wait in my house in Pasadena. Had to evacuate. There you go. There you go, man. That Altadena, Pasadena. I got friends, Laurie, who live in Sierra Madre. I got one of my homies lives in Sierra Madre, and he showed on his Facebook page. He showed a picture. He goes, "This is me in front of my house." So his house, he's standing in front of his house, and when he took a picture, it was just fire everywhere else. Like his picture, you could see his driveway and all of that. And he's taking a picture, and everything you see in the background, like fire. I'm like, dog, why are you there taking pictures, man? Get the hell out of there, homie. Okay. Egalitarian. America going through judgment by God right now. I think the whole world is. Jay-Z said Goofy's out here. Goofy's on dummy missions, man. I mean, you talk about crash test dummies, bro, out here. Okay. People will profit from this. I mean, yeah, if you're smart, nothing wrong with profiting from it. If it's going to be done for good. But the banks, man, the banks are going to be losing a lot of money. There's going to be a lot of properties that they ain't going to be able to pay on. If you have a mortgage, a lot of these celebrities, these houses ain't paid off, man, because they take their money and invest it. I mean, what's smart? If you got 850 credit score and you got bomb ass FICO, okay, and you want to buy a $30 million house and you can put, 5 million down on it and pay mortgage payments, and you know that you got the money to cover it, you could take the other 25 million and invest it in the stock market, or invest it in another business, and do this and any other. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, you got the money in escrow, but you're putting the money there so where you can use it. But if you buy a house outright, it's 30,000 that I'm 30 million that's just invested into a home. You know what I'm saying? But what if there was people that did that? They paid off their stuff. I'm living good now. My house is paid off. My cars are paid off. I just want to live the rest of my life chilling over here. Now your house is gone. Everything's burnt up. You don't got nothing popping. You don't got no investments. You don't got nothing going on. Sad. Okay. Yeah, I love Cali. I ain't going nowhere, Laurie. Okay. I much rather move to Nevada over California. No tax trouble. Well, man, there's ways to get around that. There's ways to get around that, Egalitarian. Trust me. Okay. All right. Understand that, dog. LLCs, S Corps, C Corps. There's a way to get around it, dog. Trust me. There's a way to get around it. Insulation. Yeah, I figured it out, man. I couldn't think of it right now, but I figured it. I figured it out. Okay. Please stop. Please, I hope it rains and stops this mess. Me too. I said insulation. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay. A lot of times I don't see you guys' post till later, but I make myself think of it. I'm like, man, my insulation. Boom. Just took a while, but I got it. Chemicals are going to affect people for years to come. I wouldn't doubt it. All the chemicals in the garage and underneath the sinks. These people don't understand that this dude really wanted to come in here and really believe that we're idiots over here. Okay. So toxic, you can't even know what you're breathing. Facts. Most said this is what y'all voted for. I mean, make a political statement out of it. I mean, if that's what you got to do. Okay, it gave me a bad headache today. World War II burning cities. It's even worse, man. The insulation. Yeah, people running from Cali for a reason. Not everybody. Plenty of us here. Johnny Camp, those lasers are burned down Cali like they did in Hawaii. Oh, here we go. Got the conspiracy theorists, man. Okay, are these really drones? Johnny, are there really drones flying around, man? Are they UFOs, bro? I mean, come on, man. If we're gonna talk, let's talk. Okay. I'm not the same. I ain't saving nobody's house, bro. I'm in my own house. I don't know who's behind the fires, man. Okay. Whittington Thomas, when you breathe all those chemicals and contaminants, it taxes the body, bogs down your sinuses, lungs. Bad, bro. Short-term and long-term effects. Yeah, man, that's why the kids ain't going in, man. That's why they're not going to school tomorrow. But like I said before, fortunately for us, we're not in that position where we have to be somewhere. Wife works from home most of the time, and I work for myself. So it's good. My son will be fine. He's all, like I said, it wasn't me not being able to pick him up. I just noticed when they let us know 2 hours before to come pick your kids up, there were certain parents that I know that are diehards that weren't there yet. And they were like having them at the after school program until they got there because they couldn't get there yet. That's a big amount of time, bro. You got to pick your children up right after lunch. 2:30 instead of 12:30 instead of 2:30 is 2 hours. In LA traffic too, who knows where you would have been at? Could have been on assignment somewhere, at another location somewhere. Now you got to fight traffic all the way across Los Angeles to try to get to your child, and nobody's there to pick them up. That kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, we got some masks. We got masks from the pandemic still. Like, we got them. Got them N9 masks. Okay. Went to Thompson to Steve Gomez. There's a way for people to send you items needed for your family. No, I would prefer you guys to hit up one of these. Send it to more needy people than us. We're good. We can make do. But that gesture, that needs to go to people who really need it. So there'll be some, funds and things. Please donate to this or donate to that you see on the news or whatever. Make sure it's a viable source, man, because some people are just, they'll be living in the Maldives off your money. You know what I'm saying? Out there chilling, out there, man, sipping on some Mai Tais and stuff. But I'd rather for that to go to somebody who really needs it. I know there's a family out there right now who has no idea how they're going to make ends meet at this point. So any donations or anything you might think that I need, please pass that on to any of these organizations. American Red Cross is always a good one. You know, them kind of things, things that you've heard of, things you your whole life. Oh yeah, Red Cross, I know they're real, type stuff like that. Okay, but hey man, donate to Pookie's fire fund. I don't think that's a good idea. All right. Miss Patrice said, rapper the game said people are not trying to leave their homes. F that stuff and go out and go now. Yeah, and Game lives he lives in Glendale Hills. He lives in Glendale, which is a hop, skip, and jump away from Altadena and Pasadena, man. It goes Glendale, Pasadena, Altadena. He's right there, bro. He's like, I'm not trying to lose my crib. Hey man, all I can say is, man, prayers to everybody. Okay, blue butterflies in the house. Dr. Feelgood. We're gonna lose a lot more homes throughout the night. Winds that die down, which will help the firefighters. Man, them firefighters, bro, what a job they have. Good gracious, bro. You out there, man, risking your life, man, to try to save someone else's life. Not everybody's built for that, dog. Okay, it's all it takes is a spark. Yeah, Hollywood Hills. Brian Stingle, I lived in SoCal, San Jacinto, worked in San Benito. We were in the big bear fires for many years ago. Saw the devastation that we need. Moved out of California 8 years ago. I moved out of California too. I moved right back. I mean, some things, for me, this is where I'm supposed to be at. Okay, unless there's a bunch of money that I need to collect somewhere else. Okay, all right. You already know. Crazy Santa Ana wins off the chain, bro. I mean, Brian Stingle, it was howling outside. You know how you're, ooh, I'm like, I'm in LA proper. I'm in West LA, man. West LA, West Side. Like, we don't get no winds like that. I'm hearing it just ghosting. Ooh. I'm like, keep my ass in the house, bro. All right. Okay. Yes, I am in LA. I'm in Los Angeles. Okay. Dr. Feelgood says the Hollywood Hills fire seems suspicious. I mean, why there all of a sudden? It just popped up out of nowhere, though. I mean, it wasn't one of them fires that has been raging for a few days. All of a sudden, there's a fire there. Like, I don't know, man. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. You saw some churches burning in LA, some random soot fires. Yeah. And anything can happen. Yeah, man. And don't think, man, that people ain't out here plotting too. You pull up to the gas station, man. And the next thing you know, somebody jump out behind one of them gas pumps. Tell you, man, give me everything you got. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, man, it's dangerous everywhere. Dangerous all over the place. Okay? All right, you go out, you better be prepared. All right, Jason said government wants the land, they're gonna take it. Yeah, man. Yeah, what they call it, manifest destiny. That's how we got all this land. Hey man, we're taking this land in the name of the United States of America. You done. You done. Watch out for landslides, the lack of foliage, man, with rains and mudslides. Yeah, man, the mudslides is the other thing that they don't insure down here no more. All these homes that are sitting on stilts. Like if you're in LA and you decide to go sightseeing and you're on Sunset Boulevard, and you're driving down Sunset Boulevard proper, all the where everything is at, and you see these big ass houses and they're on these stilts and they're on a hillside and it's sticking out. And them houses was sliding down during the rain. And they don't insure them now. Now these houses ain't insured. Okay, so you want a trendy ass house, you ain't gonna have no coverage. You better have enough money to build you another one when it slides down the hill. All right. Okay. Danielle said Danielle Urlich said I was just watching people whose hoses trying to hose down their homes. It was heartbreaking. Can't happen anywhere in a second. Crazy times. Facts. Dante's had a friend who lives in the Palisades, lost everything. Now he's in a hotel in San Diego. See, like I said, man, these are real people, real stories. This isn't something trivial like a football game or a coach being fired or anything like that. No, it's trivial. This is, that's one person's life being affected. This is, potential thousands, millions of people. I mean, LA is the second largest city in the United States. Okay. All right, you guys, man. Just prayers and whatnot. XG, Ashfall in the daytime look like something out of a movie. It does. It's on your clothes, man. You're like, the hell? Did I just walk to a fireplace? Okay. All right. Simon said, get a box fan and put an air filter on the backside if it keeps the air in your home cleaner. Yeah, we got an air filter, like one of them portable ones. That's a good idea. I tell my wife to go ahead and put that up, put that in the room. We got one of them portable ones that for my son. We'll take it and put it in there, man. But yeah, you are right. One of them ones that you just run it. It's like a little cylindrical type thing like this, about this big. Put it on the, put it on the tabletop and run it. That's like that little blue light, that little calming, like blue light's not all bright. So yeah, man, we definitely gonna tell her to run that. Matter of fact, I'm trying to see if there it is right there. There it is right there. I see it. Tell my wife to put that up. Make sure he's good. All right. Yeah, you guys, man. Anthony Ellis, man, firefighters will come from across the country. I mean, that's their job, man. That's what they went to fire school for. Okay. Dante said, Madera found a counter in Madera, went down to assist in fires. We need everybody. Things are needed. Let us know. We can ship in stuff. Yes, sir. Okay. And I mean, if you have proper businesses, you can write it off. You know, if your stuff is in order, you can write it off. It's a write off. It's charitable. You put it under your charity. Put it under charitable donations. JG said building supplies can skyrocket. State across the country also increase. Unfortunately, year round. I think gas is going to go up too. Another thing, man, I was trying to get gas today. I was telling myself, man, I got to get some gas. My wife is always on me about it because she's one of those when the tank is at half, it's empty. She's one of them types. She always has gas. When it gets down, I need gas, and I'm like, you got a half a tank of gas. She's like, no, I'm on empty. I don't like. She looks at that, so she always has a half a tank of gas at least. Me, I'm down to the nub like this, bro. Like, so I pull up to my gas station. There's so many cars in there, dog. I'm like, I'm not sitting over here waiting 25 minutes for the gas. And it's the lowest gas around here. I'm like, man, I'm not waiting. I'll just have to wait, But it ain't going to be no waiting. People are running their vehicles, bro. Like, I got to go to the gas station and sit there and wait. I don't feel like doing it. I don't. Okay? I just didn't do it. All right. Bill Holloway says, rich or poor, anything in between. Everything is devastating mentally, physically, and emotionally and financially. That's game right there. Okay. No doubt. All right. FHL. I saw an interview with actor James Wood. James Wood's a good actor who may have lost his house, but he saved his 92-year-old neighbor 1 hour before the neighbor's house burned to the ground. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about. James Wood stood on business. He wasn't, that fame was not, he wasn't going to try to live his life knowing that he could have helped his neighbor get out the house. Probably was very close to that person or a friend or whatever. He's like, I'm going to go get you out of here. Morty, we got to go, Morty. I don't want to leave. I'm home. I'll be here whatever happens. He's like, Morty, we got to get out of here, Morty. Put on this robe. Put on these slides or put on these slippers, bro. We out. 5 minutes later, Morty would have been in there, burnt up. Okay. All right. Cali funds should have been set aside to thin out the trees and foliage. Karen Bass had cut the fire department revenue of $17 million in 2025. Well, man, at the end of the day, 17 million ain't gonna do all of that. 17 million ain't cutting all that stuff. That'd be like a neighborhood. That'd be like maybe a couple of streets. You need a lot of money, bro. There's a lot of foliage up there, dog. It's a lot. Okay. Stephen goes to bring in big banks like Chase and B of A, Wells Fargo have closed branches in California the last few years, shifting customers to online banking companies. Yeah, man, everything's gonna start becoming streamlined, man. We got these Waymo cars, man, here in LA. I mean, there's nobody in them. These cars are driving all over everywhere, dog. And I'm like, am I in watching? Remember Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone back in the '90s? For those of us that are old enough, remember Bill Holloway, Judge Dredd, where the cars drove themselves and stuff. These cars are driving themselves. There ain't nobody in them, dog. People in the back. I'm just like, dog. Well, you are in the 21st century, but damn. And there's a whole bunch of them. They're right next to me. I'm like, man, if you don't get your no human ass away from me, bro, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you guys are getting political. Bill said the California Department of Forestry has been handcuffed from cleaning out the debris for years. Same in Washington. Yeah, they don't want to pay. Don't want to pay for it. Yeah, Red Cross. Straight up. Okay. Dick Lavender, what's going on? Thank you, big dog. Yeah, man, DL, I'm straight. I'm straight, DL. Straight. Okay. Salute to our first responders, man. Salute to them. EMTs, all of them. Okay. Um, JC said, I'm not sure how you came across you, but I'm glad I did. I like people who keep it real. Well, you're at the right place, man. That's what we do over here. Sometimes we do it too good. Sometimes we do it too good, man, and we get a whole bunch of people that we got to let them know what it is. But hey, man, gotta understand that when you stand in front, that's where people are gonna shoot first. But when you kneel, it doesn't matter. Okay. She said he's a G for that, straight up. James Wood, I thought lived in Rhode Island. I mean, these guys have more than one they have more than one home. These guys have East Coast homes. They have homes in Hamptons. I mean, he's an actor. Why wouldn't he have a home here in LA? He's been an actor in Hollywood for 40 years. So, it's probably one of his homes. Yeah, Total Recall too, bro. Yeah. Yep. Straight up. MRI said, blame Gavin Newsom. The fool why I left California. Yeah, well, he doing him. I'll tell you one thing, Gavin Newsom and Trump, that ain't gonna work. We definitely gonna be talking politics over here like we were doing during the election. Those were the biggest lies I had, was talking about the election. I mean, we were hitting them. 25,000 people on here at a time. 28, 21. We was doing it. Wait till this inauguration happens. We're gonna be right back on that subject too, man. Like we're understanding that we are getting ready to do more of what we did in the beginning. Yeah, we starting to get a little too comfortable with certain subjects. Okay. All right. So, Crazy Creation. Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Man, thinking about Cali friends. Yeah, hey, man, don't worry about this. Has nothing to do with football. This is beyond football, so it's not a football thing. This is a human being thing. It's a humanitarian thing. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking no sports or anything at this point. Okay. That I'm not going to disrespect what's going on here, making this into a sporting conversation. Not doing that. Okay. I'll be sure it's greeting from the beautiful Gulf of America. Okay. So that's it, man. Yeah, Gulf, man. Gulf of America. Got you. All right, you guys, man. I'll read a few more questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting myself together here for the rest of the night. I see what you're saying. Okay. Johnny Apple, man, salute. Anybody, if you guys enjoyed what I did over here, please sub the channel, dog. We'd love to have you over here. Okay. Okay. So, all right, man. I'll chop it up with you guys, man. Good seeing you guys, man. Like I said before, man, anything that you may be able to do, donate to the Red Cross or, any of these organizations that might be needing help or anything like that. If you find it, in your heart to do that, do that. Or if you know people in LA, in this area, you can call and just, wish them well. But like I said, a lot of people here are very prideful. They don't want you to think they need something. You could be calling, they could be in the car, sleeping in the parking lot right now with their kids in there, and they'll tell you they're good. You might say, you sure you don't need anything? It's okay. I can send you a couple of dollars or whatever. At least you know that. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Holler at y'all tomorrow. Please sub the channel if you like what we do over here. Matt the Shack Unfiltered.